So hello everyone, I'm back with a new video, and this video is going to be really exciting for you all and may help you out to become a profitable trader by the end of 2025. Alright, so we will talk about some 5 habits that will make your trading easy this year. So before we start this, let me introduce myself to you all for the one who don't know me. My name is Harsh and I've been practicing Forex and crypto trading for more than 3 years. If you want to check out my charts or trades that I do, took, or anything else, you can just check out my Twitter for that. Alright, now let's get started with one style, one trader, which is the first habit we are going to do. One style, one trader means first what we do is we find out your style. Either you are a supply demand trader or you are a guy who just trades support resistance trader. You can find your own style. Now, what does it mean for me? Let me be very clear with this. For me, it is ICT concept that I trade, okay? I do plot a lot of things on my chart, but my core is going to be ICT. If ICT concept on the model I trade is not there, I'm not going to take the trade no matter what sort of confluence is there, right? So what you have to do is simply have the core style which you just wanted to opt, okay, and rest all use them as a confluence. That's it, okay. Now the basic roadmap for this habit is you find a style that suits you. For example, we'll take support resistance for this video to make it easier. Now you have to follow a trader who has more experience in that style than you, okay, and who has been refining this for a very long time. It could be 2, 3, 4, 5 years, no matter. And if he is profitable, it's good. But profitability is not the key for this video. Even though if he has more experience, he can teach you something which you don't know, okay, which can help you in becoming a profitable trader, okay. Now, when I say copy him, I'm not talking about just go and join his Discord and start copying his signals and all. No, not at all. Okay, you can join Discord, you can join his Twitter or anything like that, wherever he posts his analysis. Okay, so your goal is to work on analyzing the same as him. You should have the same price action reading skill as the guy you follow by end of the year. Okay, now let's talk a little bit more deeply about what does it mean when I'm talking follow a trader which has the same style as you. It simply means copying his style, which could be support resistance, for example, here. Now, second, we are going to copy his chart plotting. Initially, when you're starting out and if you want to become profitable from day one, or if you just don't want to lose more, start copying his style and analysis, plot the same level as he do on your charts and understand the reason why he is plotting that and start practicing it, okay. Third thing you have to do is you simply have to copy the same way he trades the market. All right, and that's just stats you have to work on. Just copy the way he trades and it will be really beneficial for you. So what will happen is that you will find your style initially which you just wanted to have. Second, you will have the same knowledge as the guy had in many years. Third, which is really good is that you will avoid the initial mistakes a trader do. Now let's understand this. So why it took traders to many years to become profitable? Because they do a lot of mistakes in initial days and they refine it over time to become profitable. But what if you follow a profitable trader who has avoided all his mistakes and you just follow the same way he do, and you also understand what mistakes he did that you can refine, right? Now the fourth thing is that the chance of you becoming profitable will really boost up if you just stick to one style, one trader. If he could be your mentor, he could be just a guy who you randomly follow, but you should stick to that, okay. You should not change your strategies from this to that, and you should never change your style, okay. So before selecting a style, make sure you go deeper into that, okay, that I think I have good price action reading while I'm drawing support resistance level, or you could say I am having good price action reading skill when I am using ICT concept. So that will give you most of your answer. You already know your answer of what style you think is easy for your mind to read, and you just have to refine it and master. So to become easier on that, you just have to follow a trader, his style, his plotting and all. You can join his Discord, no problem, and but don't join for signals. Join only if he posts analysis, okay? And that's it. Now let's jump on the second habit which we are going to do in 2025, which is understanding the charts before taking the trades and not overfollowing them. This habit is basically a part 2 version of the first habit we did, where you have to do some certain things. Okay, so the first thing you have to do in this habit is you have to gather as much knowledge you can and practice it. Once you have chosen your style, the trader, now you have to gather as much knowledge and practice you can do in your initial months, and just you have to keep practicing. Now after you have fully understand, or you could say after full understanding of that style and model, start analyzing on your own, observe, or even you can take small trades and practice it for some months to build confidence. Okay, now this is a very simple small habit that you have to follow, in which basically means once you got the style, you once got the trader, just start blending his charts on your own, start practicing, and gradually start taking trades on your own and blend it with that. Okay, this is a very small habit you have to follow, which is just a part 2 version of the first we talked about. Now the third very good habit you have to follow is risk management. Now a lot of people have already taught you about this, or you must have watched a lot of videos on this, but I will give you a little bit more good thing here. Okay, now first of all, risk should be fixed depending upon your style, and you should not feel anything bad if you lose, which is the basic risk management. Now by this what I mean, let's say you have $1,000 in your portfolio and you will not mind if you lose $1,000. What I mean by that is that losing $1,000 will not influence your life so badly. Okay, so that should be a portfolio eventually in initial days. And also have a thinking that if you just risk 1% on every trade or just 2% on every trade, you need to have 50 or 100 series of losses before you lose the account. So which, if you have the correct strategy, is kind of impossible. Okay, so if you have 1-2% risk, just think that you need 100 stop loss in a row to get liquidated, which is not so common, right? Now after a certain amount of time where you think you are profitable, just trade. Now initially you can take a lot of trades to practice and all, but once you have developed style and you are crazy and you have all the things you need to know about that strategy, just start taking A plus setup for you. By the time you will have answers of what is A plus setups, okay, and think of long term and compound. Okay, here you cannot make your living from initial days. For that I will make another video, but if you are futures trading on your personal capital, make sure you start building it if your account is small. Okay, if your account is $1,000, $5,000, or $2,000 or $1,000, instead of making a living out of it, try to compound it and make a wealth. Once you have the wealth, you don't need to work for a living. You know what I mean? And very important part is have no targets. Understand this. If you think, oh, I have to make 10% this month, I have to make 20% this month, that will create a psychological pressure on you. Your goal is not to do that. Okay, all you have to do is just come on the day, look at the chart, see if it is offering you what you wanted to see. If it is showing you, just take the trade and close the chart, and next day do the same thing. If you have your setup, trade it. If you don't, just don't trade it with the right risk management. Okay, and at the end, see what sort of growth you had. It could be 5, it could be 50. No problem. We are not going to have a target in our mind. Our goal is not to do that. Our goal is just look at the chart and see what it is offering us. Because no matter if you make 5% a month to 50% a month, over the long period of time, you are going to have immense wealth. Okay. Now, the fourth thing is general. Now, Obviously, I will not go much deeper into this. The reason behind that is there are a lot of videos on this already. Okay, so where people tell you, oh, have the data of what you have been trading, which is fine and which you should do. Where you basically write down, oh, I'm gonna long and I'm gonna short, and this was the date, this was the pair, this was before, this was after, which is pretty fine. But will this actually influence your trading? No, it will at some extent, but it will not drastically boost up your trading. Okay, so in that, what you have to do is, out of that, which tells you are you profitable or not, you should also do one more thing, which I will tell you, is that you have to start making videos of every trade. Okay, once the trade is done, make a video on why you took that, and try to explain the market condition, the reasoning behind the trade, and everything you can share in that specific video. You must have seen people doing trade breakdowns of what they did. You have to just do the same once you have took a trade, either it's just win or loss. Just make sure you make a video out of it. Okay, this was the reasoning. And a lot of time you will also get your mistakes if you were doing something, and this will really help you out. Okay, trust me, start making videos and start talking to yourself on your style and what you have been working. You will see some life-changing shit going here and there around you. Okay, now the fifth mindset or the fifth habit is the mindset shift. Okay, it's a very simple thing you have to understand is your goal is to read price action better and trade accordingly. Okay, now understand this. Money is never the goal of a trader. A goal of a trader is to read the price action better and take actions accordingly. You have to take the right actions, okay, and that's it. Now, second, your goal should be being disciplined with your rules and risk management. Okay, what set of rules you have made when you were creating the model or following that model, just keep doing that over a long period of time, and that's all you have to do. Money is literally the last thing or the end result of your right discipline and efforts. It's not the goal, okay? It's the end result of your right discipline and efforts, okay? Obviously, we are working here for money, but imagine there is a doctor, okay? If you will say him, if you will say, oh, let's say Mr. X, Mr. X, you have to work on money, not doing the right operation. You think he can do right operation? No, because he's just thinking about money. So his goal is to do the right operation, and then he will also get good money out of it, right? So that's the same thing with you. You have to do and take the right trades and start just build your confidence in your day trading and upskill as much as you can in your style, and that will pay you, right? Not just focusing on money. Focus on good trades, how you can take good trades today, like that, okay? And these 5 habits were all you need to do to make your 2025 really easy. I will be helping you out over your long journey now, 2025. I will be dropping a lot of videos which are valuable for you, which are from my experiences and all. And if you are still watching this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Out of that, I am not a content creator. I am just a trader who is posting just to give an impact and just to share my trading experiences here. I'm not doing anything extraordinary to make this video viral or anything like that. I would just love if you're watching, make sure you show me some love, okay? And these videos are pure raw. I am not even scripting or anything. I'm just sharing you my personal experience and all. And I hope you love this video and write it down on your notebook, and it will really help you out in 2025. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you next Saturday at 10 a.m. UK time with a new video. Have a good day.